Hi, AP Lang, it's Mrs. Cook, and I'm here to read my letter to you. All right. Hello, AP Language. I'm beyond thrilled to serve as your teacher for the 2021 school year. For some of you, English may be your favorite subject. Yay! For others, it may be your least favorite. No worries, we'll work on this. And for some, it may be a subject you tolerate or do not think much about. No worries, we'll work on this too. However you may feel toward the subject, I hope you come to this course with an open mind, ready to learn and grow, to be challenged and to evolve, to lean in and explore other attitudes and ideals, to learn from history, modern day, your peers, to appreciate the craft and talent of brilliant minds, and to explore more about yourself as a reader, a thinker, and a writer, and to think critically about the world. Sorry, you may hear my little baby Charlie May in this video. She's helping me record. On August 5th, Mr. Cook, my husband, and I welcomed our sweet baby girl, Charlie May Cook, into our family. As you can tell from her debut in this letter, she's cooing away. We are thrilled and nervous to be new parents. With the arrival of our baby girl so close to the start of school, I will be taking maternity leave from September 8th to November 16th. However, I am so blessed to be able to start the year with you and to teach you virtually for the first 3 weeks. It is so important to me to be able to kick off the year with you and to help you get settled into AP language. Please do not fear having a sub. You will be well taken care of, I promise, and I will be back before you know it. A little side note, I will miss you all tremendously. Being a teacher is one of the greatest gifts I've ever been given, and I'm very sad to have a brief sabbatical from it. Now back to our letter, and now back to a little bit more about me. I'm from a small rural part of Missouri called Lebanon, a flyover town on historic Route 66. I loved growing up in the country, but when I was your age, I felt like a big fish in a small pond. I could not wait to get out of there and to explore the world. Now, I look back and feel blessed to grow up the way that I did, but that is a tale of retrospect for another day. My husband and I moved to Tallahassee, Florida after college and moved to Katy, Texas in October of 2019. When I was 17, presumably your age or close to it, I got into a car accident that impacted my life. A drunk driver's loss of control caused my cousin's car to flip twice and in turn split in half and wrap around a tree. I fractured my spine, severely damaged my brain, and was in the intensive care unit for over a month. As a result of my wreck and my brain injury, I had to relearn how to use language and communicate. I struggled to recall simple words. I struggled with spelling. My dyslexia worsened. I could not fully articulate my thoughts, feelings, or emotions. It was as if my brain knew I had once known these things, but I could no longer find them to verbalize what I needed to. In addition to struggling with language, I had to relearn everything from the first semester of my junior year. I attended daily sessions of credit recovery, speech therapy, and physical therapy for a year and a half. I recovered, but it was a journey. I tell you this because I know that life and school can bring challenges, and that sometimes circumstances outside of our control can impede our abilities and successes. I've been there. I tell you this to let you know that if you ever find yourself in a situation in which school becomes a lot to handle, or you are struggling, please reach out to me and we will work together. I had incredible teachers who fought to help me, and I will fight for you too. I love to read and write. I know, lame English teacher thing to say. I've traveled the world, met people from various time periods, and explored the imaginary through numerous characters, plots, and storylines. Literature, to me, is an avenue to experience the world. I have read books that I read over and over again. I have books that I lose myself in when I'm sad, angry. I have books that I found myself, my purpose, within their pages. I have books that I could not put down and books that I could not finish. I have journals upon journals that are filled with my life story and pages that are blank. The need to write rushes out of me like the need to breathe. With each word I am changed. I understand myself, my thoughts, and the world a little bit more. We write to live twice. I believe this in my bones. I did not grow up wanting to be a teacher. If you would have told me at 17 that at the age of 21 I would wake up, literally, from a sleep, and feel an urge to change my life, I would have laughed at you. I grew up having no idea what I wanted to do or who I wanted to become. I knew I wanted to leave my small town. I knew I wanted to have an impact on the world. However, I did not have a grandiose dream or a distinct passion. My dad swore I should be a reporter, be on the news, so I listened. In college, I majored in public relations, journalism, and marketing. I stuck with it, never wavering or even asking myself what I actually wanted or liked. I took literature classes for fun and continued with my required course load. My senior year, a professor told me I would be a great college counselor, so I pursued it. I got my master's and worked with college students full time. I loved it, but I quickly realized that I did not want to be counseling them. I wanted to be teaching them. I was 21 then. That's when it hit. I tried and failed multiple times to find an avenue to teach. It was not until 2016 and the age of 25 that I finally found an avenue to reach my dreams. It took years, but it was worth it. As I look to where I am now and recall the grueling days of working full-time and going back to school full-time again, I recognize the hard work, the journey to get here, and all the tears were worth it. I would not be the person I am today without all of it. I would not be here. I would not have the distinct pleasure to teach you, to be a small part in your journey. You, each of you, are my dream. So there it is, a little about me. I cannot wait to learn about each of you. Reading your letters and learning about you is one of the best parts of my career. I know it is not easy to write about ourselves, but our stories are important. They deserve to be told, to be shared, to be valued. Mrs. Cook.